Here we are to talk to you about our experiences running a workshop on video for education in the context of COVID-19. So video has been used in the context of education for a long time now. And in the interim years, we have seen a huge growth in maturity of the technology and widespread adoption. However, this adoption has not been as wide in traditional education. There have been a number of barriers that for institutional use, such as the cost, being perceived as a poor substitute for lecture, and so on. We have been studying these barriers in the context of HCI education for some years now. Now, COVID-19 happened, and these barriers suddenly have been tumbling down. So institutions have been homogenizing the delivery of courses through video and encouraging their use. That has created huge challenges to some practitioners who were not used to using video. So Alan got in touch, didn't you?
Yeah, well, we've been, as Adriana said, we've been having having workshops for a number of years on video, but realized the urgency had increased. So we organized a number of online workshops, which we'd not done before, so that was a challenge to us, which discussed a variety of issues. Crucially, though, there were both negative problems, but also a lot of positive things, both tips that people shared, but also things that are working well for them. And we were particularly keen to both understand those tips to each other, but also to look at the challenges, the things we didn't know, to see what could be changed. One of those sessions brought up the issues about prototyping, physical prototypes, like one I've got here, and how students can demonstrate those to each other. So as an immediate response to that, we created a small little tool which allowed you to create little snippets of video about using the prototype, and then a model of the prototype which could then be sort of played, and the little snippets of videos would appear on the tool. So this is an example of the kinds of responses that were being produced. We've got some more documentation in the paper you can see, and we're also really keen to be in contact with you and hear your ideas, as well as tell us about things that are going on. Thank you.